Right now on ABC 10 News at 4, tens of thousands of San Diego Unified students were back in the classroom today for a new summer program. How it combines learning with some summer fun. Plus the investigations after an incident between basketball teams from Coronado High and Orange Glen High. Video capturing tortillas thrown at Orange Glen's team. How the two school districts are responding tonight. And the big ticket issues on the table during a critical week on Capitol Hill.
ABC 10 News at 4 starts now.
School is not out for summer for a record number of students at San Diego Unified. A special summer enrollment program is up at whopping 1,500% from a typical summer. Thanks for joining us. I'm Steve Atkinson. Kimberly Hunt is off tonight. Our ABC 10 News anchor Vanessa Van Hefty has why this summer will be like no other for the district.
More than 25,000 students are starting their summers back in the classroom, but this year's curriculum is focused on learning and fun post-COVID.
You are going to do your quick, right?
Classes started this morning here at Wilson Middle School in City Heights. On this first official day of summer, it was back to the books. Wilson, one of dozens of San Diego Unified schools hosting students in Level Up SD, which offers free in-person morning classroom instruction and a wide variety of afternoon summer activities that make it fun.
We know that there's been some learning loss. We know that students have some academic work to make up, and that's what we'll be doing in the morning portion, when students are coming into school. But we also know students have been through so much social and emotional trauma.
Summer school is usually for a select group of students who need more academic support. Level Up SD is open to all K through 12 students, and kids are taking advantage of free activities that community organizations stepped up to offer. Everything from learning to play guitar and kayak to flying drones for the first time. The district partnered with the San Diego Foundation and more than 70 local nonprofits to make this possible, dubbed a summer of learning and joy. Paula Richardson, who is the district's Teacher of the Year, says seeing her students come back has been a joy like no other.
And you can see in my students' faces how happy they were to be able to return to the classroom and make music. So when Level Up came and VAPA contacted us asking if we wanted to do camps, I was like, yes, let's do this now.
Vanessa Van Hefty, ABC 10 News.
The San Diego Unified Board of Education ponied up $31 million for this summer program. To be eligible, students must be registered in the district for the 2021-22 year. Also tonight, a number of investigations are underway surrounding an incident after a championship game between Coronado High School and Orange Glen High School. It involved people throwing tortillas at Orange Glen's team. The school is made up of predominantly Hispanic and Latino students. Our ABC 10 News reporter Marie Cornell explains what is next.
We know the CIF is investigating as well as the school district and Coronado police. As of right now, no actions have been taken, but this is something many in the community are talking about. What the heck? This is cell phone video that shows the moment tortillas are thrown at Orange Glen's basketball team. This happened right after Orange Glen lost to Coronado High School in the state championship Saturday night. ABC 10 News spoke to the head coach of Orange Glen's basketball team, Chris Featherly. He had this to say about what played out that night.
It's hard enough losing a state championship. To me, it was just flat out a racist act. I mean, when we're at a school that's has a high population of Hispanic and Latinos, and you're taking bags of tortillas and you're throwing them in our direction.
Chris says prior to this, there were words exchanged between the two head coaches that already had emotions running high.
It wasn't about us losing or winning. It was just about what he said was completely tasteless and disrespectful.
Coronado police posted this on their Facebook page, saying they are extremely disturbed by the behavior of some of those attending the basketball game, calling their actions unacceptable. Adding officers were able to identify the adult male who brought the tortillas to the game. The Coronado Unified School District releasing this statement extending a full and formal apology to the Orange Glen High School athletes, saying in part they fully condemn the racism, classism, and colorism which fueled the actions of the perpetrators, adding they have called for an emergency meeting where they will hear the results from the investigation and consider additional actions that may be taken. As for Chris, he says he'll leave that up to the school's administration. His main concern are his students.
They're a great team. They're, a great group of kids.
We did hear from Orange Glen School District. They say they have been in contact with the Coronado Unified School District, adding they are hopeful all of those involved in this situation will learn from it and move forward and have greater awareness and commitment to taking a stand against racially insensitive and discriminatory practices. We also reached out to the basketball coach for Coronado High School, but have not heard back. Reporting from Coronado, Marie Cornell, ABC 10 News.
More to come there. All right, San Diegans are being urged to be aware of fire dangers. We settle into this hot and dry summer month. A small fire actually broke out earlier today in Del Mar, and Sky 10 captured that white smoke overhead as firefighters tried to douse that fire pretty quickly. It broke out near the 5, as you can see, near Del Mar Heights Road, and climbed up the hill towards some apartments in that community. Firefighters stopped the flames before they became a threat. No word on its cause. The Overland fire in East County has grown to about 515 acres. Cal Fire reports it's now 25% contained. This fire began Saturday morning in Canebrake Canyon. Ground crews were flown in to reach that remote area. And we're told that fire is burning near a small desert community east of Mount Laguna and south of Borrego Springs. No structures are threatened there. And firefighters stopped the forward rate of spread of the Clevenger fire burning near Ramona. At last check, they had burned about 50 acres. It's now 50% contained. Firefighters will continue, though, to work throughout the day and build that containment line. Highway 78 was closed for a time but it has since reopened. Our ABC 10 News weather anchor Melissa Messia joins us now. It is still hot and very dry out there, Mel.
Yeah, it is, Steve. But the good thing is that there is some relief in store. Let's get to our Poway camera right now on this Monday afternoon. So we're seeing pretty clear skies here currently. Right now, we are warm. We're at 83 degrees. And of course, we are watching the winds. It really doesn't take much for a fire to spread, just with how dry it has been. We are seeing some wind speeds there in Harrison Park, over 20 miles per hour. So it is a bit breezy in some of our inland communities. Again, if you're going to be out and about doing anything, just use extra caution because of how hot and dry it will be. So we will cool down to the mid 60s along the coast by later on tonight, dropping down from the 70s during the 8 o'clock hour to the mid 60s overnight inland. When I return, we'll take a look at your 7-day forecast and I'll show you when things will finally start to cool down a bit.
All right, Mel, thank you. Earlier today, San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria signed off on his $4.6 billion budget. Now, this is for the fiscal year 2022, and that budget is being called Back to Work SD. Gloria faced a roughly $124 million deficit when he took office back in December. He says this new budget sets San Diego on a fiscally responsible path to get out of that deficit and invest in our neighborhood service and workers. The budget focuses on several issues, including getting San Diegans back to work, infrastructure, homelessness, police reform, climate change, and helping children and families. Also tonight, this just in, an historic announcement from an NFL player. Las Vegas Raiders defensive end Carl Nassib publicly came out as gay. He is the first active player to come out in NFL history. Now, in a video, Nassib said that he has been meaning to make this announcement for a long time. He thanked his family, his coaches, and his teammates for their support. Nassib also said he is donating $100,000 to the Trevor Project. Of course, that organization focuses on suicide prevention for LGBTQ youth.
A win for college athletes. The Supreme Court has ruled in favor of lifting NCAA compensation rules for education. This applies to Division I football and basketball. Previously, the NCAA said scholarships for student athletes had to be capped at the cost of attending school. The ruling allows colleges to extend compensation to things like computers, graduate scholarships, tutoring, study abroad, and internships. Student athletes are still fighting for the right to profit from their name. Now, we learned pretty quickly that people who are overweight, obese, or suffering from diabetes were more susceptible to severe COVID symptoms. And now we're learning more about who is most at risk for long-term complications.
But we found that these health consequences of chronic COVID is more common in patients with moderate and severe obesity.
Bariatric doctors at the Cleveland Clinic are studying the long-term effects of COVID infections among people with obesity. When compared to a group of COVID survivors with normal body mass indexes, they found patients with moderate and severe obesity were between 28 and 30% more likely to end up in the hospital after recovering from the initial infection. They also needed more medical testing to assess their symptoms. They experienced all sorts of long-term complications from the heart and lungs to digestion and mental health problems. Past research at the Cleveland Clinic indicated people who had a history of bariatric surgery had less severe COVID infections. Further research is needed to see if it also leads to less severe long-term symptoms.
We know that COVID vaccines are extremely effective in patients with obesity to decrease their risk of contracting disease.
The Cleveland Clinic hopes that this research will drive home the importance of vaccination among people with obesity and that long-term care follow-ups are necessary with COVID survivors.
We are learning more and more about the long-term consequences of disease, and we still don't know who are more susceptible to have these long-term consequences. But this study was the first study that showed obesity could be a risk factor.
Well, let's turn to the news feed. It starts with Moderna making moves to produce more product in case of another pandemic. The company is adding production lines at the plant that produces the COVID-19 vaccine. These lines will produce COVID booster shots. Some fans will be able to see the Olympics in person this summer. Organizers have a 50% capacity limit and maximum of 10,000 fans. The fans will be from Japan. The games start next month. And for the first time, the Olympics will have an openly transgender athlete competing. New Zealand weightlifter Laurel Hubbard started her transition in 2013. A trans BMX athlete will also be an alternate on the U.S. Olympic team.